Hi there, and welcome back to Mo's Garage. Today is another rainy day episode. Wow, can you believe that raining in Lake Havasu again? It's actually a good thing. We like to call it akin to a sunny day in Seattle. So one of the projects I've been meaning to do for quite a while is get the seats sorted. I've had the passenger seat out for quite a while, and I took the driver's seat out. Mainly what I need to do is figure out the rails where the seats mount onto. A couple things. First of all, I need to start getting the carpet in, so I need to get that sorted. And second of all, it seems that these floor pans may have been additional to what was in the car originally, because there's really no holes for the actual floor rails. As a matter of fact, the driver's side that did have the rails installed only had the front ones installed, and they were installed with one of these self-tapping screws into a region which looks like you could not get to put any kind of a bolt/nut combo, because it was actually going right underneath where the jacking point is on the car, so there's no way to get actually a wrench in there to do anything. So yeah, kind of an odd location to put that, but go figure. So really my goal is going to be to kind of get at least the rails located, so then I can start worrying about the carpet. The other rainy day project, that is a battery box that I'm going to put in. So I figured save the battery from the elements. So I got to put a couple holes in that, and then that will fit in the hole over there. So those are kind of my couple of rainy day projects. So we do have a denuded passenger seat here. So before I get too carried away putting the cushion on, I want to make sure that the rails and everything work. I figured that'd be kind of easy. And here is my console. I'm gonna most likely do a little bit of rubbing compound on it so that I can make it, it's got a little bit of orange peel. But quite frankly, it's kind of in a dark area. It's gonna be really hard to tell. So anyway, so yeah, those are our rainy day projects. So we'll see how it goes. Awesome. Okay, continuing on our rainy day chores. So I have temporarily gotten the wires hooked up here in the back. I decided not to go ahead and plug them in all the way, just in case I didn't get them 100%. To be honest with you, these things are a chore to take apart. And more often than not, you end up losing one of the little bullet connectors, which is not good. So anyway, I've got it, I think I've got it routed correctly. So basically it's kind of routing in the back tailgate area here, which is kind of interesting. The reason I say that is because I thought it actually was going to go on the floor, but it's not. It actually has to go in the tailgate area. If not, I just simply don't have enough wire. Mainly these backup lights kind of predetermine that. So anyway, I do have an extra wire here. I suspect this goes to maybe like a dome light or something. Well, not a dome light, but a tailgate light. So that's pretty well done. The tank is actually now ready to go in, so that'll be, I need to finish up my other little video on that, so more on that later or before, depending which gets published first. And then on the inside, a couple things. So my beautiful wife did get the inside painted. So believe it or not, that's Rust-Oleum, and it was pretty darn close to the same color as the car. I mean, what are the odds, right? So yeah, so anyway, all that nasty rust there has been abated, so I'm happy with that. We did get the holes drilled for the seat rails, so that's good. I am working on the plastic box for the batteries, so more on that in a bit, so that's good. So a little piece of intrigue here, as we were getting the seat rails sorted, I had them installed, and so this right here is the base for the passenger seat, or what I thought was the passenger seat. Because that's the seat we took out of the side. Well, it turns out that this is not the base of the passenger seat, this is actually the base for the driver's seat. And how do I know that? It's because it actually is making contact right here, and is making contact right here, and there's only one place the seat can physically sit, so there's no adjustability. So we started looking at this like, man, something is seriously wrong here. Well, yeah, it is seriously wrong. For some reason, I'm not sure when this happened, but they put the driver's base with the passenger's back and vice versa. So this actually goes on the driver's side, which is when you put it over there, it fits perfectly. So here, hang tight, I'll show you. So this is the passenger's bottom on this driver's side. As you can see, there is tons of room for adjusting now. So obviously this seat was in the wrong place. Sad part about it is the fact that I was hoping to get one seat done and then do a little video on doing the other seat. Now I've got half of one seat done. The driver's side seat is over there. I'm going to take it apart because I need the top to finish this one. Oh well, the best laid plans of mice and men. So I do have also put in the cover for the gear shift. So I think that's good for the time being. I need to figure out what all the rest of these wires are that I have to my console. So far as I remember, I only have really a switch, a warning light, and the 12 volt. This is where the little reader light should have gone, but the previous owner drilled it into the dashboard. And so 12 volt future switch, and obviously a radio. For the time being, we'll just leave those empties. But I do need to figure it out because I seem to have a lot more wires than that coming out of the central console. Now, I do know we have some of these wires are for fog lights in the future. There's wires for radio in the future. So we'll see. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. So anyway, good. Okay, so that's, I think from, I'll go ahead and work on the battery box real quick. Basically, what the next steps are is I need to cut a couple of slats into the side so the battery cables can go through, and kind of make a nice little neat fitting of it. I did kind of route the positive cables around the back so they'll both come out at the same size. Did not really want to have the battery cables coming out of different sides of the battery box. I need to kind of finish that, put some cable supports and maybe some little a little hose. Well, it's hard to see over here, but where the, give me 1 second, I'll climb in the car. But basically, nope, looks like we're not gonna be able to see it. So basically I need to put a little protector hose around the actual negative cable here so it doesn't rub as it goes into the battery compartment. So anyway, so that's it. I pretty much just got it marked. In the instructions they suggest you kind of just basically cut a flap in it, so then the cables will just kind of come in, and life is good. So okay, well, let me do that and I'll show you the finished product. Awesome. Okay, so I got the slots kind of cut, was just basically just a utility knife, so it cut really easily. Marked them ahead of time, so time to stick it in the car and see how it looks. Awesome. Okay, so here's the battery box. It's in. Turned out pretty good. So it's not 100% yet. I kind of got to clean up some stuff. So, but yeah, at least it makes it nice. You can see kind of how the flaps worked in that area. So yeah, I like it. So it'll make the whole battery compartment a lot nicer versus being kind of open to the elements and all the other good stuff. So obviously this is the side where the fuel pump's on. So anyway, yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. So see, for our rainy day weekend, we ticked off a couple things. We've got critical, which is the holes drilled on the floor plans. We got the kind of little cover for the transmission done. So that's kind of a good for a rainy day project. We got the wiring in the back here sorted out. So again, pretty happy with that. And then last but not least, we did kind of take a look at the center console, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to install this quite yet because it's going to interfere with the carpeting. So, but it's a good step in the right direction. So yeah, awesome. So I think that's going to be it for this particular episode. So we will catch you later. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did and you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. And if you really liked it, give us a big like down below. It would really be appreciated. We'll talk to you soon and take care. Bye-bye now. If you like this video, hit subscribe and give us a big like down below. Thanks for watching.